Aspirants. With just 45 days remaining to CAT, we, the Admissions Committee of IIM Raipur, are here with some useful tips and tricks. So now, let's hear it from our scholars.
Hi all, my name is Harsh Nigam and I am from IIM Raipur. So now we have 45 days to CAT and we are going to discuss what should be our strategy for the VARC section. So first of all, I believe all of you would have had given some of your mock examinations or you would be planning to give some mock examinations. Go through that and find what are your strengths and weaknesses and points of improvement. You could see that VARC can be broadly divided into two parts. One are the unseen passages or the passages as you could see. There are 4 passages there and then 8 sections which can have jumbled paragraphs or identify the synonyms, antonyms or just make sure which sentence fits where. So you have to understand first of all that every question has the same weightage. You need to understand if you are good at the reading comprehension passages, focus on that, or otherwise you can have those 8 other questions in grip. What was my strategy was that because the reading passages just taken some time to read, comprehend the passages and then answer 4 questions, what I usually used to do was directly jump into the questions, the 8 questions that we have from the different aspects and identify them and solve them first as soon as you can go through it. After that, when you get into the RC, and here everyone's strategies can be different, what I tried to do was like just skim through the reading passages and of course if you are reading, develop a habit of it, you can read the passage in less than a minute or so. And post that, if you go and just see the questions, it will be pretty easy for you to see which one to answer and when. If this doesn't work out, you can always skim through the questions first and then just selectively look for those answers in the reading passages. These are 2 strategies and you will have to try which works best for you, and that can come only through practice. Other than that, you will have a lot of resources, but you need to develop a habit of reading. People do say that Aeon essays are a good source for reading comprehension passages, so that's one I would say a resource that you could utilize to read on a daily habit and just answer those questions, identify where your weaknesses are and then selectively target them. All the best for your exam.
Hi, this is Gokul Ainath, MBA batch 25-27. So my CAT preparation strategy, especially for DILR, would be to do as many mocks as I could. So back then what I did was, during the last 6-7 weeks, I used to do 1 full mock a day and I would spend the rest of the day analyzing what I did. And if I had the time, I would do sectional mocks as well. So especially for DILR, this is important because you don't have a set of questions or same question will never be repeated for DILR. So what you need to do or what you need to have by then is that you need to have a lot of exposure to questions like that. And you need to have the idea where you are like you can segregate between the questions that you have to attempt and the questions that you have to leave. So that's the most important part of DILR, which questions that you have to actually leave. So getting that right comes with practice, and that's why I suggest all of you should do a strategy where you do as many mocks as you can possible. So revision for DILR would be basic. You need to know a lot of logic, and even then revision comes with a lot of practice for DILR. You can't really have a set of parameters that you go through again and again for DILR. You have to sit and do sets, do them repeatedly. You have to see where you went wrong, go back, do it again, and find new questions in the same area. Go do that again and rinse and repeat. That's what I did, and that's what I would suggest you do. So that's it from my side. All the best for CAT 25.
45 days to CAT. Just a few days ago, it was 100 days, and in a snap, it's just 45 days. And this is the time when you'll realize it's all getting real. You'll feel the time pressure, and it is good in a way, because with time pressure, you will start increasing with your focus and keep that momentum going, and that is necessary. So now, for the next 45 days, what should be your strategy? I, Aditya Kapoor, will be telling you. If you are just starting now, you haven't prepared anything in quants, then just go for arithmetic and algebra, because most of the paper will be asked from arithmetic and algebra only. You can skip a few topics like PNC, probability, trigonometry, and maybe geometry, because the weightage of geometry for past few years has been very less. Just 1 or 2 questions has been asked. If you are someone who has completed at least 70 to 80% of your syllabus, this is what you're going to do. For next 20 days, just focus on concepts, revise everything. All the formulas should be on your fingertips. After that, focus on mocks, because what will be the point of difference in quant exam, what will be the competitive advantage for you is the number of attempts you will be giving, also the accuracy. Try on working on your speed and increasing the number of attempts. Also, try to have at least 85 to 90% of accuracy. If you follow this, for sure you can crack CAT and get a good percentile in quants.
We, the Admissions Committee of IIM Raipur, wish you best of luck for your CAT preparation. Stay focused, stay calm, your dream B school is waiting for you.